A heated exchange erupted between Senator Nwaebonyi, representing Ebonyi North, and former Minister of Education, Oby Ezekwesili, during a Senate Ethics Committee hearing on Tuesday. The confrontation took place during a session reviewing a petition filed by the suspended Senator, Natasha against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Tensions escalated when Ezekwesili reportedly told Nwaebonyi to shut up after he attempted to speak despite the panel's earlier statement that the matter was sub judice.
The mic. You know yourself. Mr. Chairman, sir. Would you like to I don't do one insulting herself. What is that to respect yourself? Shut up and take him out. Smell them out. Smell them out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Big fool at 70. Fool at 70.
I take exception to a senator.
Why are you talking to me like that?
You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood. You are an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You cannot violate
my right. You are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You are.
At 70, you have not changed.
You are a scoundrel.
I will not take it.
To insult.
That is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here. How can you be? How can you be a fool?
I am not a hooligan.
You are a hooligan.
You are a hooligan. So you will be.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee.
And you say I should keep my mouth shut. Who are you to say so?
Chairman.
Who are you to say so?
Chairman.
Who are you?
Okay, officer.
And you refuse.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee.
In an interview with Arise TV, Ezekwesili explained that the panel initially prevented her side from speaking, yet Nwaebonyi was allowed to contribute. When I told him to be quiet, he was already agitated, she said, adding that his reaction reflected the indecorous behavior of some public officials.
The other, on the two objections that he had, they said, and that it meant that we were not ready to engage on the matter. And then suddenly also said, oh, by the way, this matter is sub judice because there are two cases in court. They mentioned the case by the wife of the Senate president, and that on the basis of that, they actually really shouldn't. So it was at that time that Dr. Abiola said, then what was the basis of...
Yeah, what's the point of being, of convening this hearing?
And while all of that was going on, then this senator, whom I will not acknowledge by mentioning his name at all.
Well, his name is Senator Nwaebonyi.
That's okay. But, he then said, well, if they're not serious about giving any testimony, I am here representing the Senate president as a respondent, and that I am prepared to speak because, we can't continue with this. So I said to him, can you please shut up? Because, we were just told that we couldn't speak, and you have been speaking without any form of an equivalent treatment. Said we couldn't speak because we were not ready to go into any conversation without the objections being addressed. So when I said that,
So let me just get this. You said to him to shut his mouth.
Yes.
And that was what provoked the sex.
He was already provoked.
Right.
He was already provoked because he spoke.
But it went from being a spark of a tinder box into a roaring flame.
Precisely. So he was already provoked by the fact that he felt we were not serious.
Right.
He said, in fact, part of what inflamed it was that the petitioner then said, oh, by the way, it is this senator that made a lot of statements about my senator and in words that were not complimentary. So already he was charged. And so on the basis of that, when I said to him, we're talking, so just, hold your peace.
Yeah.
He fled and then began to release all that he released, showing the kind of level of indecorous personalities that we do have within our public space.
Responding on Channels Television, Nwaebonyi defended his actions, accusing Ezekwesili of calling him a hooligan before the outburst. She turned to him and said, "Will you shut up your mouth? You are a hooligan." I had to reply, he stated. He added that he had no regret about the incident and felt his response was justified.
Would you shout down a woman? How would you shout down a distinguished member of the society, Dr. Oby Ezekwesili, even at our age? Why?
Well, it is an action that brings up a reaction. And you'll hear from me first before you make such a erroneous conclusion. It's erroneous on your own side. Oh. And I'm here to give you
erroneous that she's a distinguished person.
And I'm a sitting senator.
Yeah, I made that clear.
I'm a sitting senator.
So I'm wondering...
So listen to the action that brought the reaction.
What made you do? And that's the question.
Today, we appeared before the Senate Committee on Public Petition. Senator Natasha was invited with her witnesses to come and prove allegation of sexual harassment against the Senate President. I was also invited as a witness to the Senate President to also rebut her falsehood, the false claim of hers. So it started when she was asked to be on oath, because she said she was a witness. He said, no, she can't be on oath. She can't take oath. So as a person, I said, okay, I'm willing to be sworn on oath so I can give my own evidence. I was addressing the presiding officer, the chairman of the committee, and she turned to me and said, will you shut up your mouth? A sitting senator in the Senate, that I should shut up my mouth?
That's what aggravated you?
Yes. And I said, no, ma. Withdraw that statement. He said, will you shut up your mouth? You're a hooligan. I said, you are the hooligan. For a mother like you, a grandmother of your age, a former minister of the Federal Republic, to tell a sitting senator to shut up his mouth and to add that I'm a hooligan, then you are the hooligan. In fact, I went further to describe her as in fact, let me not use that word again. No, I respect her as a mother.
Yeah, but do you regret the scenario which played out?
How can I regret the scenario? I gave it to her.
Despite the verbal clash, the hearing was adjourned, and the Senate panel has yet to make a decision on the petition. While the viral video of the altercation has generated mixed reactions among Nigerians, you can as well drop your opinion in the comment box section below. Please keep watching NaijaNews TV.